What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Jeremy One Sosa, aka Sith Lord Zeke, man, and I'm back with the Drytron deck list for you guys. Some of you guys commented on the last video that you want to see the deck list, and here I have it for you. I do have a few missing cards. I just decided to go ahead and fill it in the extra deck here to show you cards that you should or could be playing. But let's go over the list. We have the 2 Eva. We have Alpha Thuban at 3 here. We have Gamma at 2, and we have the Zeta at 3 here, and the Delta at 2. Delta at 2 is my preference. You could do Delta at 1 if you want to, but I really like this card. You could draw with it. It's a really good card, and I like to banish it with the Medionis Draconids effect. As an extra card along with one of the Zetas as well. Alright, so here we have the Herald of Orange Light at 3. In the old build I was playing 2 Herald of Orange Light, and then we played two purple lights, and then we played the 1 orange because with the 3 Ben 10, with the 3 Ben 10, or I played Ben 10 at 2 really. With the 3 Ben 10, it was a lot more consistent with getting ultimateness on the field, so that you can be able to pitch the purples and still get the monster effect negate with the ultimateness here. And the reason I played purples in the old set was because the meta was like it was like really trap heavy, and it still is. With the Eldritch running around, the Conquistador was the only card that was hit, so it still will be a strong deck. The Eldritch deck will still be strong with the traps. But this list I had to get rid of the purples because with Ben 10 being at 1 is just less consistent, and so you needed to actually play the oranges so that you can actually get more monster negates for the mirror match, and against you just need the orange more than ever now, I believe. Because it's just so easy for the plays to get ashed a lot. It's just easier for the plays to get ashed, I believe. Without this card in your hand, turn 1, it's just like it's just less consistent, man. We're playing a 3 orange now. All right, so we have Maxi here at 2. Maxi at 2 is pretty cool. We have the Divine of Herald obviously at 3. We have the 2 Ash Blossoms for the cross-eyed target here, and we have the Cyber Angel Natasha here. I wasn't playing Natasha at first. I went ahead and put Natasha in, and went ahead and took out the second Ben 10. So now it's just 1 Natasha, 1 Ben 10, and 1 Edeton. I really like Edeton in here. It helps you recycle your ritual spell. And then we have Herald of Ultimateness here with the Draconids. Some people play Draconids, some people play the where is he? Some people play the other guy, this guy right here, Quadrantids. I can't really pronounce his name. All right, but we have onto the spells here. We have the Harpy's Feather Duster for the back row. We have Foolish Burial, and we have the 3 Cyber Emergency with the 3 Drytron Nova. The 1 Drytron Fafnir. You can take Fafnir out if you want to and play a second Infinite Impermanence, or if you really want to protect your deck, your play, you could actually go with a second Cross-Eyed Designator, or you can go with a second Call by the Grave, and just kind of up it a little bit. But with the Ben 10 gone, I just figured you probably want to make it a little bit more consistent with the Drytron Fafnir field spell, so you can play this card if you want to. And we have the Medionis Drytron. Obviously you have to play this card. I would like to play this card at 2, but I don't know, maybe I'll test it out at 2. And then we have the Call by the Grave here, the Cross-Eyed Designator, and the Infinite Impermanence. Infinite Impermanence is a pretty cool card. But you can take this card out if you want to, along with the Drytron Fafnir here. And you can up the Call by the Grave, and you can also up the Cross-Out Designator so that you can be able to send more cards and you know, just have like a consistent way to protect your turn 1 Thuban here, because if this card gets negated, then you're kind of in trouble, you know. And then you only have 1 Ben 10, so you kind of want to protect her as well from the ashes. So yeah, you know, just be careful, guys. If I was you, I would just really just first go in and try it like this, try to list like this. And if you find yourself being Ash Blossomed a lot, then you could just go ahead and take out the Drytron Fafnir first and put in the Cross-Out Designator or a second Call by the Grave, whichever one you desire. Yeah, but preferably I would say Call by, because it doesn't require you like Cross-Out Designated to have a card in deck. You could just go ahead and just banish it from the graveyard with the Call by the Grave. And then on top of that, I believe Call by the Grave isn't once per turn. Put 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. And if you do, until the end of the next turn, its effects are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original name. Yes, not once per turn. And the good part about it is that this deck has its own archetypal negates, so you don't necessarily need to depend on the Ash next turn. You can just go ahead and negate with the Heralds if you can get the, you know, get your setup going or whatever like that. So you don't necessarily need to depend on the Ash if you go ahead and Ash your opponent as well, and you had Ash in your hand the following turn. So all right, so for the extra deck here, we have Elder Entity Entis. We have the Herald of the Arclight at 2. I play it at 2. I think it's important that you play it at 2. Sometime I do actually summon this card if the Diviner gets negated, and we end up having like two of the level ones here on the field. You can just go ahead and synchro summon off into this guy, and also if you can get another monster, another level 1 on the field to further protect him, you can go Link Karibo if you want to. And this guy, he can negate traps. Attribute himself as cost to negate. So if your opponent flips a skill drain, you can negate the skill drain with this card. All right, so we have the FO Utopic Future, pretty self-explanatory, with the Draco feature as well. We have 2 Drytron Mubeta Fafnir. I really like this card. I would play it at 3 if I could. I would play it at 3. I really would like to use its negate effect to negate a spell or a trap sometimes, you know. So, but it's really a situational type of effect, because you still need another Drytron ritual monster on the field in order to activate its effect. So yeah, there's that. All right, and then we have the obviously Beatrice, Lady of Eternal. We have the Link Karibo. We have the Relinquished Anima. You can use this guy. He's pretty good. I don't know how many builds are playing this guy. I don't think any builds are playing this guy, but you can play him if you want to. And then we have the Nightmare Phoenix here. We have the IP standard, the Nightmare Unicorn is standard, the Access Code Talker for game, and the Underworld Goddess to get rid of troublesome cards that you can't otherwise get over. But yeah, you guys, this is pretty much the list for the ban list, the updated ban list for the Drytron list. So yeah, you guys, comment down below, leave a thumbs up, you know, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that notification bell so that when I upload, you'll be notified of videos from the future. So yeah, it's your boy Jeremy Sosa, aka Sith Lord Zeke. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck list. I hope you guys enjoyed the replay, the previous video. It should be in the end here somewhere. Once the video ends, you can watch the replay here. But yeah, you guys, I'm out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.